Hi guys, welcome again to the Perfect Woman podcast. This is a space where you connect to yourself, body, mind, and soul. This is where we celebrate the real, radiant, and powerful woman that you are. I am your host Inyonda Joy, and together we dive into topics like business, mental health, beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and many more. We explore the balance between personal growth, self-love, stories, and strategies to help you improve your personal life. No filters, no limits, just real conversation. Yes, and guys, today we have a very interesting topic which is very dear to my heart. Mental health and self-care misconception, right? This topic is, really dear to my heart because I know a lot of people struggle with mental health. And most people believe that self-care is just about taking that bubble bath, doing your face masks, going for a spa date and all of that. But self-care is deeper than that. Self-care also involves you taking care of your mind, taking care of your body, taking care of your spirit, your soul, right? And I want my audience here to understand that self-care goes in a deeper level. So guys, there are a lot of misconceptions about, mental health and self-care. Some people say, oh, mental health only affects the weak people. Guys, mental health can affect anybody, right? It doesn't mean that you are weak or you are not resilient or anything like that. Like, it can affect anybody. You are old, young, and there are a lot of factors that actually, make these things happen to people. There are biological factors, psychological factors, and social factors, right? Like, for example, a child who was bullied when they were young, right? More often than not, most of those child who were victim of being bullied and all of that, it's even really hard for them, even as they grow up, right? Like, they still have that aftermath, that trauma, right, that happens to them when because of how they were bullied when they were younger, right? And so people don't really know how to come out from that stage, right? And sometimes this really breaks down their mental health. One of the reasons why this topic is really like dear to me, because everything starts from in here. Like, everything, like, if you have like a poor mindset, for example, you can never be rich. Even if there are money lying around you, you have to take your mental health as important, guys. It can happen to anybody. There are also a lot of misconceptions that self-care just involves you taking a bubble bath, putting your face masks on, going for a spa and all of that. But guys, self-care is more deeper than that. A lot of people have added finances, have added money to the fact that when you get the word self-care, it instantly means that, oh, go and spend money, go and do facials, go and do, pedicure and all of that. But self-care is much more deeper than that, guys. Because, of course, it's fun to pamper yourself. It's okay to pamper yourself, to take yourself out, to feel that type of way. But so many people neglect the fact that self-care also means nourishing your mind. Like, it also means nourishing your emotions, like taking care of your emotions, taking care of your mental health. And apart from, of course, everybody is used to the physical well-being and everything, but self-care also involves your emotions, your mental health, right? And to a deeper level, right, self-care might also involve setting boundaries, right? Self-care involves you saying no sometimes, saying no, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Self-care also involves you saying, practicing mindfulness, seeking therapy and addressing emotional wound. Like, so many people out there have emotional wound, trauma, and they have not healed from it. Like, I had a friend once upon a time who had daddy issues, right? I'm sure we all have that kind of friend who has daddy issues. They always feel about themselves. They haven't dealt with that wound from within, even though she does all of the, a pedicure, does all of the bubble baths, does all the whole spa, taking care of her skin, her physical being, and everything, but she has not, taken care of that emotional wound, right? And it is very important, guys, that you also look within yourself and see how you can take care of your emotional wounds, your trauma. Because, guys, as humans, right, it's okay for us to feel, or go. It's okay for us to feel that type of way, but it's not okay for us to remain that type of way, like to remain in that trauma, right? We're humans. We can. Everybody has stories. Everybody has things they came out from. Also, a misconception that people say self-care is selfish. But guys, if you're able to take care of yourself, you are able to take care of the people around you. It's it looks like it's it's not possible, but it is. When you take care of yourself within you, your physical being, your mental, your emotional state of you are able to even take care of the people around you. Like, when you do self-care, it recharges you up, like it gives you more battery, more energy, right? Because at the end of the day, when you are not well taken care of mentally, emotionally, physically, you are drained out of your energy, and it's difficult for you to even be able to reach out to other people, for you to be able to help other people, right? So I want everybody to know that even if you're doing your self-care stuff and all, you should know that be selfish when it comes to you. Be selfish when it comes to you, because when you're selfish when it comes to you, you are able to even do more for others. You know that a lot of people say, oh, I don't have time for self-care, I'm busy, like I don't have time for that. And it's funny that you don't have time for your mental health. It's funny that you don't have time for yourself. It's weird, guys. It's actually weird that you don't have time for your mental health and well-being. Like, guys, at the end of the day, you don't even need so much hours to be able to take care of your mental health. You don't need like 5 hours. You need like little steps. Like, you need to do like little steps each day to be able to take care of your mental health. And that can be as simple as, taking a deep breath, like breathe in, breathe out. It can be as simple as that, right? It can be as simple as, reflecting into yourself, thinking deep, being present, right? It can be as simple as you journaling, right? And all of this simple practice can actually help you. Yes, it can actually help you, take care of your well-being. So let's do a simple practice, guys. I know a lot of us are all stressed, we're busy. I want us to breathe in. Let's just practice this. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. This could take just 2 minutes. When you're sometimes you can be so overwhelmed at work, a lot of things, you're just confused, you're tired. But with this simple practice, trust me, guys, you'll feel a little lighter. You'll feel a little lighter. It might not do so much, but trust me, it is doing something. It is doing something for your well-being, especially when it becomes a regular thing. Self-care goes beyond, goes beyond the going to the spa, the bubble bath, the face masks, and all of that. Self-care also involves inner work. It involves, like, there are different types of self-care, which are emotional self-care, right? Mental self-care and the physical self-care. A lot of us are trapped in the physical self-care. We only want to do all of those, serene, just to make our physical body feel good. But guys, for your emotional self-care, there are things you could do, like expressing your feeling and setting healthy boundaries, right? Sometimes you can be so down, and speaking to a good friend of yours can really help. Speaking to somebody can really help. It's not every time you put it inside you bundle it inside of you. It's not all the time you do that. Like, if you speak to somebody, you can be lighter. There could be solutions to your problems, right? A closed mouth, they say, is a closed destiny. Speak out, speak to somebody. I really want to really help people come out from this, because I felt depression for 2 days, guys. Trust me, I never want to go back there. It's not funny. I felt depression for 2 days. I never want to go back there. It's God damn it. It's a very, very, like, it's a box. I don't even know how to explain it, but guys, if you're depressed out there right now and you're really looking for who to talk to, and you look to your left, you don't have who to talk to, you can just send me a DM. We can have a call. We can talk about it. Learning to manage stress, challenging negative thoughts, and seeking therapy, right? Managing stress, like as we did a little practice of breathing in, breathing out, that's a great way to manage stress, right? And even having a good nap, right, can also help you manage your stress, right? Like this mental state, I don't know why some people don't take it as important, but I hope after this my podcast you're going to actually start taking care of your mental self-care and emotional self-care, because a lot of us are used to the physical self-care, right? As physical self-care doesn't just involve face masks, bubble baths, it also involves exercise, also involves proper nutrition, right? The self-care industry has misled a lot of people into thinking that self-care is in the external product rather than the internal process, right? Self-care is now placed like $1 is attached to self-care, naira is attached to self-care, spending money is attached to self-care, which is not the way, guys. Self-care is an internal process, right? Of course, all of these things which involve like going to the spa, doing facials, wearing a face mask. I mean, it is good, right? Don't get me wrong. It's actually a good practice, but self-care is more than that. Self-care is even above that. That is just the latter. Like, that's not even what is most important, right? Self-care involves you taking care of your mental health, your well-being. It's so sad that now everything is commercialized, right? The industries which are after self-care are not even talking about how people can actually take care of yourself inwardly, which is bad. Social media and mental health. Social media has painted that picture that everything is perfect, everything is clean, and it has given an unrealistic picture to mental health and self-care, and everybody is posting living their best life and all of that. It's not a bad thing to live your best life, but it can be overwhelming and sometimes cause anxiety because you people are pressured to be able to meet up to the Instagram culture and all of that, right? And social media also plays a very strong hold on mental health. Self-care is about consistency. It's not about one weekend at a beach house and chilling, relaxing and all of that. Self-care is about consistency. It's about something you do every day. A lot of people experience mental health in various ways. You don't have to be at the rock bottom before you start seeking help. You don't have to do that to yourself. I mean, vulnerability is strength. Like, being open about your situation, talking to a friend about your situation or what you are going through, or even speaking to a therapist and all of that can actually, help you. You don't have to wait till you are rock bottom, right? When you're vulnerable and you are actually speaking out, right? It's a sense of strength and courage, because not everybody can do that, right? It's not a sign of weakness. When you come out to talk about what you're traumatized about or what you're vulnerable about, it's not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of strength. And I want to implore you guys, if you're going through something that is really, really like eating you up, because this, Instagram culture and all of that is just going to be painting on people's face that all is well with me, all is well, and rather people don't know what you're going through inside of you. Like, speak out. I'm not saying you should come and carry camera in front of you and tell all the world your problems. So no, I'm saying at least you have somebody you really trust, or rather your parents, if they are like people you can communicate with, speak to them. It can really, really, help you out of that situation. Don't wait till when you're already running mad small before you start seeking help, guys. Like, it's important. I have some practical tips for real self-care, and one will be build boundaries, guys. Learn to say no. I know a lot of us can be super nice, right? And I personally learned this the hard way, right? Learn to say no. Learn to say, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't make it. Like, create a safe space for yourself. You don't have to necessarily please everybody. They don't really care at the end of the day. So, guys, learn to always, it's not always saying no, but more often than not, if you want to do something that is going to take away your happiness, or you are not sure about it, do not put your mental health to the expense of somebody else happiness. That's why sometimes they say self-care is selfish. Yes, self-care can be selfish. Learn to say no, and also practice mindfulness. Like, be present, right? A lot of people are so carried away with whatever is going on in their life, and they are not present. And well, how can you actually be present? Maybe through meditation, through deep breathing, like I spoke about, or just being at the moment, like just being there. Like, a lot of things is happening. Like, people are going through a lot of things, but you can help yourself with little practice like this. Like, practice and prioritize sleep and nutrition. Some of us hustle, especially the men out there. Like, this is for you. Try and sleep. Try and eat good food. Some of you don't even eat well because you're hustling, you're working. Like, you're humans too. Try and sleep. Try and take a nap. Like, before I made this shoot today, right, I wanted to make it like a few hours ago. I was having serious headache. I had to sleep. Even if I was so determined that I'm going to make this shoot today, I was like, no, let me take care of myself. Let me sleep. So when I come out in front of you guys, I'll not be drowning and feeling all unalive. Do you get? So try to take enough sleep and try to eat good food. Good food. Not every time cook. Anyway, seek professional help. A lot of people, like, they're already at rock bottom, right? They're already there. They're already going crazy, small. They're already going gaga, right? Seek professional help, right? This is not the time when you're at that stage. This is not the time to start telling your friends your problem, because they might not even know what to do. They're not telling you, sorry. Like, go to a therapist, go to even your pastor. Go to someone you can open up to, right? People that you say, oh, they went to jump, they committed suicide. What do you think was wrong with them? What do you think was actually wrong with them? I think there's a story last year that a very rich lady, she parked her car on Third Mainland Bridge and jumped into the water. What do you think pushed her to that extent? What do you think made her say, let me enter the car and go and drive and go and jump inside Third Mainland? What do you think made her do that? Like, you don't have to get there first to take care of your mental health. Speak to someone, seek professional help, especially when you feel that you are rock bottom, right? And of course, regularly checking yourself, right? You're responsible for yourself. Nobody's responsible for you. Your parents are not responsible for you. Regularly going and checking with yourself, and sometimes you sit down, think about what is going around you. Think about the people that are making you happy and the ones that are not making you happy, and know that there's some people that are not supposed to be in your life. If you're in a relationship that is not, more often than not, you're out of 10 days, you're sad 7 days. Is that not enough red flag to know that, this is going to fuck with my mental health and I have to end this now? It's enough. I want to tell you a quick story of how I felt depressed for 2 days. Oh God, I don't want to be in that state ever again. But because I've naturally known how to, I don't know, maybe it's a talent God has given me. I'm naturally a happy person. Like, I'm a bubbling person normally. If you know me, you know that I'm life of the party. I am energy is 100. Do you get me? So imagine me feeling depressed for 2 days. I was in a dark space. Nothing was bright. That's why at the end of the day, guys, have Jesus in you. Like, I'll have a section when I'll talk about spirituality, and it's going to come soon. But guys, have God in your life. I was really like in a dark space, and it was really bad for me. I was sad. Do you know what I did? I took my frame, my picture frame on the wall, and I was speaking to myself. I don't know what inspired me to do that, but I just did that. I was looking at myself. I was like, you're beautiful, you're strong, don't worry. Like, say how fine you are. Why are you so sad? Like, I was giving myself hope. Not everybody can do that. Some people go and be drowned in the sadness, and some go and start taking hard drugs to join it. The hard drugs will now help you increase the depression. You get, and you just be, instead of healing, you just be floating. So I was able to do that, and I thank God for giving me that inspiration, because guys, I never want to be there again. And if you're at that space, you can even practice what I just said. Take a very fine picture of you, put it in your front, and talk nice things to yourself. You may never know, it's gonna work. You know what I did? I came out for myself, right? And I spoke to myself, because at that point there was no friends around me, and I really needed to be out of that space, guys. It was really bad. It was really, really, really bad. And another time I bought a new phone, and it wasn't up to 2 weeks they stole my phone. Oh my God, I cried so much. I was so sad. For a week I was sad. I don't know, I was depressed, because I really saved. I did a job to buy that 13 Pro Max. I did a job. I sweat. I saved to buy that phone. Like, and I bought it. Barely 2 weeks, it was already out of my hand. Or more, guys. I don't know. You know what I did? I went to buy like 8 new bags. I'm not even capping. And I put it right in front of my wardrobe. Like, anytime I wake up and I want to start thinking about the phone, when I see the bags, I'm like, oh, I'll wear this pink bag tomorrow. I'll know what to dress it with. Like, before you know, I was able to shift my mind from that phone and tell myself that phone is a small thing. Money na water. Do you get? And I was able to come out from that depression. I have some frequently asked questions, right? And I will just answer to the best of my capability. One will be, can self-care help with serious mental health issues like depression or anxiety? While self-care practice can be, helpful in managing symptoms, like you can manage symptoms when they are baby, like when it's a baby symptom, not when it's already so serious that you're already suicidal, right? Seek professional help. At the end of the day, you have to seek professional help. You don't have to wait till you get to that state before you start, seeking professional help. And go for counseling. Like, go speak to people. At the end of the day, you have to speak out. That's the point. Don't bottle everything inside of you. I have a particular friend, and I don't know if you're watching this, but I'll call you out on my my podcast. Oh my God. Anytime she's going through a lot of things, she just keeps quiet. And that's one of the things that is making me a little distant from her, because I've realized that over time, right, she does that to herself, and I don't like it. I really do not like it, right? If you're my friend and I care about you so much, and I see you're my friend, and you cannot come to me when you are at that state of your life, when you're so down or your life, you decide that, you want to buckle everything inside of you, you want to be, I'm like, then I'm not your friend. Then I'm not your friend. If you cannot come to me when you're struggling or when you have some mental issues, and I'll be there feeling bad, feeling sad that, my friend is this, my friend is that, and I cannot help because I do not know what is going on. Right? It's a bad attitude, and some of you have this attitude. It's really, really bad, and you will see that at the end of the day, when the things start getting worse and gets to the point of suicidal, they're like, and she been get friends, and she been get husband, and she been get girlfriend, and the person just die, not knowing that because you have decided to put yourself in that trap and don't speak out, and it has gotten so bad that you are struggling, right? It's a bad thing, guys. When you're in that state, speak to somebody. It starts from you speaking out. Question would be, how do I start a therapy if I'm feeling overwhelmed or nervous? Okay, how do you start a therapy, right? You can start by research for therapists around you that specialize in whatever you are going through, right? Like, make a research. You can do that yourself. Look for, right? Don't wait till you are rock bottom, or a lot of you are already like hoping that, oh, who am I going to speak to? So let's make some research. You should know that it's a free space for you to express everything out. It's a non-judgmental zone, right? It's not a space or a place where you should start feeling, are they judging me or are they not judging me? Do you get? It's okay to take the first step. It's okay for you to say, I want help, and seek for help and get the help, guys. It is okay. True self-care isn't about quick fix or product. It's about you taking care of your emotional, physical, and mental health. I hope with all of this things we've discussed today, I hope you start taking care of, like, real time, taking care of yourself, and making sure that you apply self-care in all areas of your life, emotionally, mentally, and physically. So guys, we've come to an end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed every bit of this, and of course, like I said earlier, if you have anything that you feel that you've been going through a lot and you have no one to speak to, please reach out to me. I am open and I'm ready to actually, if it's something I can't do and I feel that, oh, it's bigger than me, I'll help you, like, speak to people that I know that can help you come out from that. And of course, in the comment section, if you're shy and you want to be anonymous, you can do that, and send a message. I'll put an email that you can send your story, right? And we can take it from there, right? I hope you really enjoyed this section, right? So please do not forget to like, share, drop a comment, and of course, please subscribe. I want to really thank you guys that are my real MVP, my subscribers already. I want to say I really see you guys. I see your likes, I see your views, and of course, you are the one pushing me to keep doing this, right? And I want you all to know that I love you. Thank you.